The power is ours. The power is ours. The only limitation you have is one you set up in your own mind or you allow others to set up for you. This is Leon Next, the Human Liberator. This is episode 128 of Take Charge of Your Life. It's our self-mastery series where we discuss strategies, tactics, and processes that we could implement right now to measurably increase the quality of our life. We're concerned with applying a few simple disciplines every single day that will measurably increase the quality of our life. We know that failure is just a few errors in judgment. Practice every single day. If you mistake an apple a day for a cheeseburger a day, every day, I'm telling you it's going to lead to disaster, right? But if that's the error you've been making, all you have to do is simply practice a new simple discipline like a walk around the block, right? A walk around the block for your health, right? How about a page a day for your mind, right? What's the last book you read in the last 90 days? In the last 60 days, how many workshops have you been to? Seminars to acquire new skills and develop yourself. You see? So, today's topic of Take Charge of Your Life is be willing to suck. You gotta be willing to suck. Suck, the definition that I'm using now is not good, bad, right? The opposite of being great and awesome, right? In order to be great and awesome at something, you had to be willing to suck at it first. You had to be willing to fail. You had to be willing to lose. You had to be willing to not get it all the way right in order to get it right. If I wanted to play the piano right now, I never played the piano before, but if I wanted to become a master piano player, I have to be willing to suck at the piano in order to become a master piano player, right? If I wanted to get in investment banking, which I'm already in and stuff like that, but if I wanted to get in investments and stuff like that and stocks and bonds, I had to be willing to suck at it in order to be good. Anything that you want to do, everything that you do now, you have to be willing to suck at it before you can master it, right? Look at a child. A child has to be willing to suck at walking. They have to be willing to fall and fall no matter how many times they fall. They don't give up. You didn't give up. That's why you can walk now. You didn't give up. That's why you can run now. Okay? But now you've given up on your goals and dreams. When you already proved to yourself that all you have to do is try and try and try again until you get it right. You did that as a child, but now as you're an adult, you forget your innate nature to grow, to learn, to increase, to expand, to evolve. Listen, in order to be good at something, in order to be great, in order to master something, you have to be willing to suck at it first. Right? Right, y'all? No matter what it is. If you want to be a public speaker, you have to be willing to suck at it in order to be good. Who cares what the people say? Who cares what they say about you? Who cares what they think about you? Did you know that most people are poor, embarrassed, and lonely? Most people are confused and miserable. Most people are poor, confused, lonely, embarrassed, and miserable, and you care what they think about you? Why would you care what someone who's poor, miserable, confused, and lonely thinks about you? Especially, you're going to put their opinions in between you and your greatest version? Because they might not agree, or they might not understand, or because they might not get it. You're going to stay in this box and be who you've always been instead of go outside the box and grow into who you've never been? To grow, and how about you deciding who you want to be, what it's going to be, and then growing into that person? You wanted to be an engineer right now. You have to be willing to suck at engineering in order to become great at it. If you want to be a carpenter right now, you have to be willing to suck at being a carpenter, right? You have to be willing to make something that's not stable, to make something wrong. You have to be willing to do it wrong in order to get it right. Who cares about the opinions of other people? Do you? Man, that's got to be a tough life to live. Acting outside of... See? Listen. This is Take Charge of Your Life, where every day we make the choice. We choose optimism over pessimism. We choose abundance over scarcity. We choose righteousness over wickedness, right? We choose our greatest version over our lowest self. We choose to plant seeds of construction so we can reap the fruits of construction. Right? You're either a producer or a consumer. You're either building or you're destroying. Construction or destruction. Your thoughts are either of constructive value and content or destructive value and content. You're either on self-construct or self-destruct. And I'm here to tell you that most people who think that they're on self-construct are actually on self-destruct. You're on self-destruct because your goals aren't your own. Your 24 hours that you have every single day, it's not your own. Someone already, like it's someone else's. Like, you're still for purchase. That's all I'm saying. You're for purchase. You don't even own yourself. You don't own your mind. You don't own your purpose. You don't own your goals. You don't own your personal philosophy. All of that is borrowed from another. You look to another for everything, which is why you have nothing. Nothing of significant value. Nothing that's going to last forever. Trinkets, no treasures. How does one begin to go from substanceless to depth? How do you go from shallow to... Hold on. Listen. It's Leon Next, the human liberator, founder of Born Royalties Success and Achievement Club. You can plug into our community of winners if you think that you have what it takes. Because we don't care about your money, we care about your personal legend. And your personal legend should be your highest concern as well. The links in this video, you can fill out an application and one of our board members will get back to you within the next 48 hours. However, you have to be willing, like when it comes to evolving, when it comes to expanding, when it comes to becoming who we've never been in order to have what we've never had, we have to try new things. And when it comes to trying new things, you have to know that every new thing that you tried, you were willing to suck at it in order to be great. Right? You had to be. Right? We were all born the same way, dumb, naked, and speechless. Everything else was learned. So everything that you know, in every way that you operate, you learned it. It's learned behavior. So you could learn, you could unlearn, you could relearn, you could remember who you really are. Remember how powerful you are. Remember the purpose of you being here. Because if you're not actively pursuing that purpose, you're committing spiritual suicide. You feel me? It's Leon Next. You're committing spiritual suicide if you're not actively pursuing your purpose. You feel me? And so, that's why every day we make the choice. And that's why you don't see much comments on my personal productivity, self-mastery, self-accountability videos, because most people want someone else to do everything for them. And they're not concerned with doing something for themselves because they don't even love themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't know their own value. They don't know the value of their existence. They don't know the value of their matter. They don't know the value of their story. They don't know the value of their breath. They don't know the value of their spirit. And when that's the case, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Okay? So I do these videos because I know that 1 out of 1,000,000 people might watch and be inspired to learn more, do more, dream more, become more. Because I take charge of my life every day. I take charge of my mind every day. I take charge of my health every day. I take charge of my business every day, every moment. Every day is a new life and a new chance and a new opportunity to show my greatness. Every problem is an opportunity for me to show my ability to be a solution provider. Every obstacle is an opportunity for me to show my greatness and my strength, my courage, and my power. You got what it takes? It's Leon next, the Human Liberator. Listen, I got 3 more minutes left, right? Because I'm not giving y'all no more than 15 minutes, no more ever. You feel me? On take charge of your lives. Because seriously, I need you to move towards action. Move towards responsibility. Move towards accountability. Breaking down that word, account and ability. Account for your abilities. Account for your own abilities. You want all these people to do stuff for you, but what you doing for yourself though? What have you built for yourself? What you learned for yourself? What's new in you though? What have you discovered? You feel me? What have you discovered? What have you produced? You feel me? What message was placed on your heart and soul? What piece of the puzzle are you? Do you even know? Come on, man. You either growing or you dying. And that's why I make the choice every day. You know? And if you're born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault. Especially in America. Stop being scared of money. Stop being scared of magic. Stop being scared of yourself. Stop being scared of the future. You feel me? Stop being scared of anything outside of yourself. You feel me? All of this shit is light, energy, vibration, frequency, sound, reflection. Do you even know how you got here? Listen, Fritz Cox says shout out from the Bahamas. You understand? Listen, I'm in Philadelphia, PA, right? That's what they named this geography. This boy in the Bahamas. What's between us? Space. How he picking up my frequency? I'm standing on my porch. I'm standing on my porch right now, expressing some sound, frequency, and vibrations that he's picking up all the way across the world. And you're scared of what? And what you scared of? Come on, man. And you don't believe in magic? You don't know how powerful you are? Listen. I just want you to go outside and smell the flowers. Alright? Go outside and smell the flowers real quick, family. It's Leon X, the Human Liberator. I think my time... Oh, alright. I still got like 50 more seconds. Alright, so Pete, if you want to connect with me, if I said something in this video that touched you, make sure you type make the choice, right? And cast that counter spell on your life. But then if you want to get connected with me offline and want to be involved in some of the things that we're constructing to flip this world upside down and restore righteous humanitarian rulership back on the planet, then you can fill out an application at bornroyalty.org/apply-now. The link's in this video.
You can check out the website, see some of the things that we have to offer, some of the services. And if you're a single mother, we need 100 single mothers um, um, that we want to assist in earning income for free. We want to help 100 single mothers for free because we need y'all to be the proof of our system, because we need you to have more time with your children and more money to say yes to the things that they want to experience. And so yeah, it's Leon Next, the Human Liberator. Until we speak again, friends, remember, for your life to get better, you have to get better. You feel me? The only limitation you have is the one you set up in your own mind, or you allow others to set up for you. Alright? If you're born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it is. Especially in America.